Tag team action to get us underway here on NWA Anarchy this week. John the Body Johnson joined by Timmy D. And in the ring right now we got Gilquest and J.C. Walker taking on the team of Lane Vasser and Johnny Dangerous, better known as Armed and Dangerous.
Absolutely. We got a lot going on this week. Can't wait. Of course, Fright Night is in the air, and you can certainly feel it. I don't have much of a voice left. I mean, all this excitement, been screaming way too much, especially whenever you get the likes of the Hate Junkies, as well as Chemo in the ring, Azrael, everybody all in one building together. Chaos always ensues. And right here, we got a great opening matchup here between Gilquest, J.C. Walker, and Armed and Dangerous. And John Johnson, I actually had a chance to talk to Gilquest before we were able to go on for our broadcast, and he actually mentioned to me he's been mentioned by two very notable people, the likes of Matt Stryker from WWE fame, as well as Homicide. But right now, is going to some of that come into play right now, and to be able to make that tag to J.C. Walker. It certainly looks like Armed and Dangerous kind of showing their wares right now at the beginning of this contest. Johnny Dangerous in the ring with that side headlock.
Coming up this week, we got that big single matchup. The Monster 7, the Deadly Sin, taking on Brody Ray Chase, who, as he mentioned here a couple weeks ago on NWA Anarchy Television, Brody Ray Chase is the man who trained Michael Judas. And we're going to see him in action here tonight against the Deadly Sin 7. And speaking of Michael Judas, we know the challenge has been made, but we don't know whether we'll see Michael Judas at Fright Night or not. We haven't heard from the man since he was burned here on NWA Television. Big shoulder tackle there by Johnny Dangerous. And you know, I for one, no matter what Brody Ray Chase comes out here and says, no matter what, I still don't believe we're going to see Michael Judas ever again here in the NWA arena.
Well, I know I've certainly put out some of my sources trying to see any information that I possibly can get before we went on the air, and I haven't been able to find out anything as well. Good sidewalk slam there from J.C. Walker, able to use the bridge of the back right there with his knee into the bridge of that back, adding that, again, the power. This J.C. Walker guy definitely got some height on him as well, too, and not to mention build. Goes for the cover and the tag, brings in Gilquest. Now, even though Armed and Dangerous have been tagging quite frequently, we haven't seen them really in the past week or so as a team. They've been doing singles action, but it looks like J.C. Walker, Gilquest kind of utilizing that tag team advantage there. Surprisingly, it seemed like they were a little more singles competitors. But right now, they seem to be taking it to Armed and Dangerous here this week.
You know, and I mean, the thing is, you know, these are two young, up-and-coming tag teams in just 2 weeks, where we'll see men from all over get in that ring, and the winner of that battle royal later on in Fright Night will receive a shot at the NWA North American Championship, currently held by Sean Temper. That and so much more coming up in just 2 weeks at Fright Night. And right now, J.C. Walker has Johnny Dangerous in control. You see Lane Vasser trying to get attacked. Wait a minute.
We've got the roll up there. 1, 2 count. Great ring positioning right there from Johnny Dangerous. So close to be able to make the tag. Seguri. Is he going to go for the cover? Is he going to go for the tag? Gilquest looks like he's trying to distract Lane Vasser. It's successful at that. And now it looked like Johnny Dangerous had the option to do either or, and he came up short on both, which allowed J.C. Walker to go back and get that advantage and makes the tag as well to Gilquest.
And that is the youth and experience of Lane Vasser and Johnny Dangerous. I mean, the thing is, Johnny Dangerous was right there. Lane Vasser allowed himself to be distracted by Gilquest. You can't do that. You keep your focus on what's going on between those 3 ropes, between those 4 turnposts. That's where you keep your focus. Doesn't matter what somebody's doing outside the ring. You keep your focus inside the ring.
Absolutely, and it looks like Gilquest was trying to set up for a big-time suplex there. Oh, big double stomp off the top rope from Johnny Dangerous, and he landed right there on his back, which again is taking all that punishment from Gilquest and J.C. Walker throughout this matchup. Can he roll over to make the pinfall attempt, or is he going to go for the tag? Right now he needs to do one or the other, and he's so close, and he's able to do it. He made the tag. Lane Vasser in, using all that power and strength that he has, and his shoulder tackling down J.C. Walker. Picks up big time up in the lights right there. Gilquest and top right into his teammate.
I'm going to tell you something. We just saw Johnny Dangerous and J.C. Walker face to face. I mean, J.C. Walker's no small man by any stretch of the imagination, but next to Lane Vasser, I mean, Lane Vasser's just so huge and athletic of a man right there. You see the power.
Your winners by pinfall, Armed and Dangerous.